Alright, hello everyone. We're back with Not For Broadcast. I'm really excited for this. I turned up the volume a little bit because I noticed it was a tad bit quiet last time and I was a bit too loud, so I turned up the volume for the game. Now let's go. Now let's just hope I remember how the fuck to do this, because there's a lot of shit you have to just know how to do. God, this game's so fun though. I'm really excited to see where it goes. We're just, doing news broadcasts. I wonder if we're going to be doing other stuff later. As the regime takes power. Like, maybe far more censorship. Okay. Day 15, a late night. You arrive home after another long shift to find a note waiting for you at the countertop. You recognize Sam's hurried scrawl. Chris has been evicted for not paying rent. You know where this is headed. Yeah, I don't feel bad about... I think Chris is the dude that we didn't help with the passport. That would have put us in danger, my family in danger, to help this rich dude get out of the country. Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm sorry this is happening to you. You know, I got your back in other ways, but I'm not going to put myself and my family in danger. I got kids. If it was anything else, like... But, you know... Street. Don't wait up. Underlined twice. So this is your fault now, is it? You sulkily pressed play on the cheap horror film you were going to watch together. It used to absolutely terrify you as a kid, but always makes two of you laugh. It's not the same without Sam, but you still chuckle to yourself occasionally. Just as you get to the good bit, the part where Candy decides to investigate alone, your 14-year-old son interrupts. He wants to go to a friend's house. He looks at you in the way only a child can, pleading but somehow defiant. You let him go as long as he promises not to be home by 11. You tell Charlie no, he knows not to be allowed out this late on a school night. Oh, it's a school night? Yeah. No. Sorry, bro. Charlie's voice gets louder and louder as he sees you're not going to change your mind. You pretend that it's for my own good, but really just want to see me left alone. I fucking hate you. Jesus. He hesitates. He knows he's going to gone too far, but at this rage he can't bring himself back down. Before you can open your mouth, he storms up the stairs and slams his door. Yeah, check in on your son before you go to bed. Don't leave things unsaid. You knock on Charlie's door, and when there's no answer, you quietly open it. Your son is under the duvet sulking. He's determinedly facing the wall, but once it's clear that you're not leaving unless he talks to you, he sighs and turns to face you. He needs to learn to control his temper. He begrudgingly apologizes for his outburst, and both of you sleep smart. Yeah, that's the right thing to do. Oh god. Like, last time I really fucked up. I'm really worried now that I'm not going to remember something. Because if you guys have watched any of my other videos, I have a terrible memory. A tight Christmas. You can't help but crack a smile as you look around the table. The snow has settled in the grass outside. The kids are pulling a cracker while your elderly mother tries to keep her eyes open. You always did have a soft spot for Christmas. You're sitting at the head of the table now at your dad's place. It's been a tense afternoon, everyone can feel it. It's the first time since you've seen Chris since you refused to part with your passport. It's a big change for Sam, the two siblings used to be inseparable. Christmas is usually such a nice time of year. The clatter of the cutlery is all that you can be heard as Chris stares pointedly at you. You're having a nice Christmas, Grandma? You make a toast, you stay silent. I'm gonna make a toast. You say and raise your glass. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm glad we're all here. There are murmurs of cheers and much clicking of the glasses. Chris doesn't move. Yeah, we're all here, no thanks to you. Chris, sighs Sam. Come on now, it's Christmas. Can't we put that behind us? I wasn't talking to you. Sam's right. Yeah, Sam's right. Chris turns away from you, taking some frustration on the cheap cut of roast chicken. Your daughter, Susie, seizes the opportunity to corner you. You know how you love me? You chuckle. This sounds familiar. I'm not going to like this, am I? You joke. Susie rolls her eyes. You know me and my friends are planning on going traveling this year. Susie begins innocently. Well, I was hoping you'd help me out with some money. She interrupted by Chris, who makes a derisive snort. I wouldn't hold your breath, Suze. Not after your generosity. Not known for your generosity, are you, Alex? Yeah, ignore Chris. Fuck this little sour little rich dude. Formerly rich dude. We'll see how many parts of the world... We'll see so many parts of the world and learn so much about other cultures, Susie gushes. You sigh and lower your voice. You know money is really tight right now and your grandma's staying here. We just don't have that kind of money, Suze. But please, Harriet's parents are helping her. I'm sorry, I wish we can find a way to afford it, but we can't. Alright, fine, we'll find a way to make it work. I was in a very similar spot to Susie. There was this program, I don't know if you guys have heard of it. If you're in the US, you probably heard of it. It's called People to People. And a select few of students from each school, like 2 students in each grade. No. I think it's like 2 students in the whole school get selected to go on a trip to Europe. And before you go on the trip, you have to go to their little meetings and stuff and do all their, like, you know, you have to do projects and shit with other kids to get to know the other kids and to get to know the people that you're going to be going with. And I did all that, and then, like, I can't remember when it was. It was like the last part of, like, the filling out process, and, like, we're gonna go, and I get told, can't go, bro, we don't have any money. So I'm gonna write this wrong, and Susie, you can go. We'll find a way to make it work. They totally had the money, by the way. Sam interrupts. Sorry, we're going to consult me on this, or were you gonna carry on pretending like I don't exist? Oh god. You feel your cheeks flush red and turn away so Chris can't see. You know you haven't been the most attentive lately, but this rebuke still seems harsh. Sam exhales and seems to brighten. Well, luckily for someone, I agree. This is a great opportunity. I'm sure we can find the money somewhere. Sam isn't looking at you. Charlie excuses himself awkwardly as you start to clear the plates in silence. Have you had a nice birthday, Pat? Your mother chimes in cheerfully. Merry fucking Christmas. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Day 63. Alright, so they've been in power for a while. 2 months. You're leafing through the pile of accumulated posts. Each new bill pulls your gut like a lead weight until a flash of blue makes you pause. Recognizing the teal advance logo on the envelope, you tear it open. Dear Winston residents, thank you for sending us your passports for approval. We can now confirm their receipt and validation for some new assets and wealth redemption scheme. Hopefully this will make the last month of arguments with Sam worth it. As such, it is my pleasure to enclose a check, which we hope you will see as a symbol not only of our gratitude to you, but of your unwavering commitment to creating a society free of inequality. The throbbing of your fresh, speed-induced paper cut is the only reason you can't believe you're awake. A check, and a sizable one at that. Chris was right. Advance really are redistributing wealth. We will continue to strive for the betterment of this nation and its people. Forwards together, Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. The weight of your financial burdens lessens slightly. It's bliss. Sweet. A long weekend. Damn, this is a lot of hanging out at home. Why does the zip on this damn case never close? It's your anniversary. Every year you and Sam go away for the weekend, usually camping. You're not made of money. You've been looking forward to it for ages. Finally getting some time alone together when you forget about all the noise of life. No kids, no work. Just a bit of romance and some peace and quiet. The zip finally gives up the battle and you drag the bulging suitcase down the stairs. The answering machine is blinking on the hall table. Good evening, Alex. This is Mr. Bozeman. I'm calling to inform you that we'll be required to work this weekend. Oh, fuck me. Your heart sinks. Some information has come to light concerning the rising tensions between our nation and the foreign powers, and the National Nightly News team will be working around the clock to ensure that we break the story first. Needless to say, I expect your attendance tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. sharp. Have a pleasant evening, Alex. Shock turns into annoyance and then fury. What are you gonna tell Sam? Sam comes downstairs brimming with excitement. Kissing you, they grab their car keys Oh, they. So it's purposely making it ambiguous what their gender is. I said at the beginning, I don't know if we're a man or a woman. I don't know if Sam's a man or a woman. Ignore the message. You need this. I thought Chris said something about us being a man, but it's possible we're gay. I don't know. Ignore the message. You need this weekend. Apologize profusely to your spouse, but you really need to go to work. Ooh, ignore the message. That's not good. Current wealth comfortable. I have a feeling if my wealth goes down, my life's gonna get a lot harder. If it goes up, it'll get a lot easier. But if I don't spend time with my wife, my life's gonna get harder too. God damn it. In this situation, personally, I would hope my spouse understands. Like, it's work, dude. Like, this is what pays our bills. Like, I have to go. I don't think I would ignore the message, to be honest. Like, you can't just ignore, like, I don't want to get fucked. If I lose my job, I'm fucked. Our family's fucked. Also, the game ends. I don't want the game to end. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, this is part of what being a man is, you know? Or being a breadwinner, anyway. I think we have to do this. You sigh heavily. You're going to go, aren't you? The voice behind you makes you whip around. You nod simply. Of course you are. It's too much to expect you to put your family first for once. God, it's work, bro. What do you want me to do? I don't know why I bother, Alex. I really don't. And with that, Sam's gone. The front door swings slightly in silence. I know you're disappointed, but like, come on, you want me to get fired for fuck's sake? Like, what am I supposed to say? God damn it. Holy shit, there's a lot of these, like... Day 98, permission slip. Your son Charlie hovers at your elbow as you read. Do you find yourself striving to achieve? Are you an active member of the team? Do you like reaping the benefits of cooperation? Join the Advanced Go-Getters today. Forwards together. This doesn't sound like the youth club he told you about. Hey, we skipped that day of work. What the hell? Charlie grabs the flyer from you and thrusts a form into your hand. So I can go... What the hell was that? I don't know what that was. Charlie grabs the flyer from you and thrusts it in the form of your hand. So I can walk there straight from school and Ben's sister can drop us on after. So you won't have to do anything. Sign the permission slip for your son to join the Advanced Go-Getters. Oh, you refuse. I mean, it's probably like the Hitler Youth, right? It's like a propaganda thing. Oh, God. I wish I knew more about the fucking advanced camp. I don't know what they're gonna be like. I'm sure it's gonna be some sort of indoctrination shit. I don't know, bro. Let's just do it. Your son is thrilled. It's heartwarming to see him so passionate about becoming an active part of the community. This cannot only be a good thing. No, it can't. Our son's gonna turn into a little Hitler. A free ticket. Or a little Stalin, as I should say. Dude, like, how many of these are gonna be? A free ticket. Some guys at work gave them to me. They can't go. Sam stands in front of you, brandishing 2 tickets. You see the title in bold letters. Alan James is right in front of you. I'm really unsure. What do you think? Shall we go? Oh, this is the dude, that is, like, totally... Yeah, let's go. Fuck it. I didn't go with my wife last time. Let's go. The show is entertaining, but much less funny than you thought. He's a powerful public speaker, and something about it sticks in your mind. Lying in bed at night, wide awake after Sam's breathing turns heavy, it hits you. It was the crowd. Not laughing, but roaring. Interesting. Profitable partnership. After a particularly long day at work, you come home to... I wish I could have done that long day at work. You come home to find that post is sorted into piles, as Sam is taken to doing so recently. Most of it is the usual rubbish, but a letter with the increasingly familiar Advanced logo and urgent respond immediately plastered at the front is correspondingly urgent red font grabs your attention. Best to get it over with. Dear Winston residents, this letter is to inform you that the Advanced government has taken another step forwards in the right fight for equality. By nationalizing the largest private corporations and redistributing their resources amongst the citizens of this great country, the Partnership Bonds program ensures that wealth created by the people is delivered to the people. You don't remember this being in the manifesto. Every household will become a partner in one of 3 carefully selected institutions, chosen by the Advanced for consistent high performance and financial security. Please note, all returns are based on public opinion and cannot be guaranteed. Please select one of the following. Eye of the Beholder Incorporated. Whether it's cosmetics, clothing, or culture, we see the beauty in all our customers. Wait. So we're gonna be like a shareholder and like have a stake in one of these companies? See the beauty in all our customers. Neil's Deals Limited. It's always crazy, Neil. Oh god, I'm so tempted to pick this. Pleasure Corp. Our business is your pleasure, from sport to travel or even just some you time. You can't say no to pleasure without leisure. I think Neil's Deals is a bad idea. It's funny, but it's a bad idea. Although I'm part of the news station, I can run these people's ads and get them more popular. I wonder if I could do that. Because I could run Crazy Neil ads. More ads I run, maybe they'll become more popular and I'll get more money from them. Pleasure Corp sounds fun. I'm a Slanesh guy in Warhammer. Thank you for making your selection. Please return this form using the envelope provided. You'll receive a report from your partnerships in 3 to 6 working months. It seems the Advance can defeat the quagmire of governmental bureaucracy. The future of this nation is a partnership. Boards together, Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. Just how much influence could you have? Yeah, I'm gonna run Pleasure Corp ads all day, every day. Here's the first ad I'm gonna play. Actually, I'm gonna play it when the viewership is highest. So they're doing a little bit of world building there, but I feel like it's better spent in the background on these videos. It'd be more fun, but I don't dislike it. Okay. God, how do I forgot how to play. Yeah, I remember this part. I remember this part lags for some reason. It's not lagging that bad right now.
Good evening, Alex. It's Bozeman here, your boss. While you're powering up and getting the adverts loaded, I thought I should just tell you that we've had one of those public information films from the government, and it's mandatory that you play it. You still have a free choice for the other 2, so read those tape labels carefully, but make sure you play the advance advert, preferably at the second break. Right, that's the lot. Have a great show. Total pimp. My god, that weather looks nasty.
What is this green text? I don't hear anything. At 10:30, it's the world print. Oh, it's them talking, I think. Check your prostate. The joy of screws. Oh, damn it, Crazy Neil's the only one. An elegant new scrim key. Must be played. I'm gonna put this in number 2 because he said to play it at number 2. Oh. Yeah, let's turn it all on.
Main stories tonight.
Ah! What the fuck is going on? Did I take too long? Okay, I took too long. I took too long. I thought it would wait for me, but it didn't wait. Okay, let's go. Wow. Okay, it does not wait for you.
Getting the adverts loaded, I thought I should just tell you that we've had one of those
Okay.
public information films from the government, and it's mandatory
Let's do
that
this
you
one.
play it.
Oh, god damn it.
Free choice for the other two, so read those tape labels carefully, but make sure you play the advance advert, preferably at the second break. Right, that's the last.
Let's check our prostate.
show.
Let's do this one.
Yep. My god, that weather looks nasty.
Okay, let's get ready. Okay.
Oh, how's it going with Steve?
Why are all men such pricks?
What the fuck is this?
Apparently he has a complicated relationship with his face.
No.
Sorry, are you saying he chose his imaginary friend in the sky over you?
I don't know why I talk to you.
You're probably just a really awful date.
10 seconds, everybody. Like I said, all of you.
Did your personality accidentally slip out?
Pricks. Going in 5.
I think it's
4,
snowing outside.
3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Uncooperative. A mysterious symbol has appeared overnight on thousands of buildings throughout the capital.
Tonight, in an exclusive live interview with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, I'll be asking what this mysterious symbol might mean.
After 3 months of record-breaking approval ratings, could this be the daring first move of a silent resistance movement? And what would that mean as we go into the future?
We shall overcome. Trapped in Dante's taint for more than a month now, doctors Ingrid Svorsborg and Horgensvoord and David Wong announced today that they're considering 2 possible options.
With 2 of the finest minds in science working together, hopes are still high for the eventual return of the team to dry land.
Without enough engineers to successfully fix their craft, the team seem likely to attempt to farm the cavern's ecosystem while they wait for rescue from above ground. I think I'll stick to risotto, Jeremy.
Bearing their opinions, the formerly rich are fighting back with a naked protest.
Our very own Robin Short was on hand earlier today when this new protest group first presented themselves.
Spokesman Wentworth Somerset Bentley said today, "They've had the shirts off our backs. They might as well have the rest of it too." And while it's easy to laugh, perhaps we should all just be pondering how desperate the formerly rich are to regain their power.
Table for 2. Johnny Hamsleeves and Tiffany Lamour were spotted having a private moment out at lunch today.
The popular couple have certainly been on a roller coaster since they started dating late last year. And this image is sure to place them firmly back in the tabloids.
Johnny's secretive hospital visits have had the rumour mill churning. I think it's safe to say that they're not looking at his school report.
Is his once celebrated role model about to become the bad boy of sports?
And radical ideas. In an attempt to put the Mr. Snugglehugs disaster behind them, Rimington's 5th CEO, Sophia Rimington, today announced a surprising new project that already has the markets raising an eyebrow.
Known for taking risks and bold strategies, could the adventurous CEO be leading the business giant down a dark alley or taking it to a new level of success?
We understand the Mobile Orientation Operational Burrowing Service will be a new international travel system based around the construction of a major tunnel through the centre of the Earth. Sophia Rimington claims it will make travelling from one side of the world to the other the matter
Damn, dude, I'm
of
so
an
nervous. I
afternoon.
want to do better.
Geologists are concerned
Last
about
time.
the
I got a
implications
C
of
last
digging
time.
a hole through the planet, while flat earthers claim it should be quite easy.
With that exclusive prime ministerial interview coming up later,
And our very own Patrick Bannon coming to you live from the first annual Sports Board final.
you won't want to miss a second of tonight's National Nightly News.
Oh, fuck. I hate this frequency thing, dude. It sucks.
First Tonight, after the Christmas horror caused by Mr. Snugglehugs, we have an exclusive interview with one of the victims.
Poor 7-year-old Timmy Tadlock, like so many of those affected by the Christmas bloodbath, has spent the last 3 months undergoing a series of reconstructive facial surgeries.
Last week, joyfully, he spoke for the first time since the tragedy. Tonight, he talks to us.
Before we go to the interview, however, this station would like to issue a full and frank apology for any part we may have played in the tragedy. We should never have advertised Mr. Snugglehugs. Without our publicity, the sheer scale of this tragedy, and now upwards of 8,000 casualties, might have been avoided.
8,000.
On behalf of the Nightly News team, we're sorry.
In future, we will do better.
Now it's over to Robin Short at the Tadlock family home. Robin?
Thank you, Megan. I'm here with Mr. and Mrs. Tadlock and their 7-year-old
Oh
son,
my
Casey.
God.
Thanks for spending time with us today.
Yes, well, you're bloody
He's
lucky not
fucked
spending any
up,
time with you
dude.
At all after what you lot did. Irresponsible. I mean, whose idea was this anyway?
It's all right. Wasn't your
God
fault.
damn it.
As you can see, Megan, there's still a few open wounds here. I'll tread carefully. I'm going to speak to Timmy now. Hello, Timmy. Can you see me?
Mummy, who's that lady?
It's the lady from the television, Timothy. She's going to ask you a few questions.
And you be careful now, it upsets him to remember.
Don't worry, Mr. Tadlock. I wasn't the youngest ever editor of the Swinstead Middle School Inquirer for no reason. So, Timmy, can you tell us what happened to you? You had just unwrapped Mr. Snugglehugs, hadn't you? Was he under the tree?
Yes, I could smell him already. He smelled like love.
Ah, yes. That'll be the fur. It's scented with hoof.
I was so excited. I ran up to my room and gave him a big hug. He was so soft and warm.
Oh, come on, bro.
Cat.
I hate this
He got in
stupid.
the way of Daddy's Porsche.
Bloody cat had a death wish.
And what did Mr. Snugglehugs say to you?
He blinked his real action eyes and said, "You're my very best friend." But I sure wish Mrs. Snugglehugs was here, and she can't be. So just $89.99, and then it's a general error. 41.
And is that when he burst into
Look,
flames?
careful.
And then he exploded.
Oh, look, I've asked you nicely.
And am I right in saying that one of his real action eyes is now permanently embedded in your cheek?
Yes. When I took him in at night, it glows through bandages. It's
Jesus.
under there.
Staring at me.
Yeah, some of the other children have started calling him Timmy Three Eyes. And with his glasses, that's 5.
It's too many eyes, Robin.
It's
And
too
what's
many.
The last thing
Oh.
you remember before the darkness overtook?
I feel like they're just doing this to
He looked at
make me not listen.
with his one eye and laughed. Laughed as he burned.
It sounds very traumatic.
Oh.
Do you have nightmares?
All right, that's quite
Do you,
enough of
Timmy?
you two
Timmy?
coming in here with your camera trying to make a buck out of our suffering. I won't have it.
Mr. Tadlock, just a couple more questions. Timmy, do you think you will ever be what we can
No,
call
no, you've
normal
had your questions,
again?
and now look. Oh, you've made him cry with all 3 of his eyes.
Calm down, your
He's gonna
Do you
swear at
think
some
your
point.
parents will ever really love you again?
Right, that's it. Enough. Come on,
Oh,
baby.
Harry, Mr. Tadlock.
Oh, your poster, your favourite poster. Timmy, are you okay?
Oh my God.
Have it, Megan. Just one of the
Will your
many
parents ever
pictures
love you
of
again?
an indescribable tragedy that has shaken our nation.
I'm bleeding, am I not?
Thank you, Robin. Harrowing stuff.
And many questions to be answered by Sophia Rimington in the coming days and months, I'd wager. How will she turn this crisis around?
So, Jeremy, what are the warning signs a consumer should look out for when they're spotting a dangerous toy?
Well, Megan, experts advise to always check for the new Advance mark, which guarantee a level of safety and quality.
Yeah, can we just get a close-up on camera 3 here? So if we take a look at this National Nightly News mug, you should see the mark just on the base of it there.
In the wake of the scandal, the government were praised for their swift response in bringing in this set of stringent checks and new products.
It certainly is good to know that someone's watching.
Hey, we're gonna play an ad soon.
When we come back, our very own
Let's do
Patrick
it.
Bannon will be live from the Sports Board Finals. Stick around, you won't want to miss it.
We'll
Okay,
be
we're gonna
back
play the
after
first
these
ad.
messages.
1 minute back.
Oh, sorry, I'm bursting.
She's very good.
Who?
Megan,
Yes, yes.
watch your back.
Tommy
Jeremy.
fingernail.
Gonna come in.
I'm more worried about this water dripping onto my head.
2 cars of a day and an enlarged prostate.
Alex, Bozeman, we're getting reports in that naked protesters might try and spoil the sports board final by waving their fleshy bits about. Try and make sure you don't broadcast it. It's 6 p.m. for God's sake. No one wants to see fannies on the news. Bozeman out.
Gotcha. Oh, A+. A+. We nailed it. Hell yeah. Okay, let's keep trying. We gotta play Transition next, which is why I put it second.
So what caused this big old prostate?
This is fucking hilarious. We're gonna watch this later.
Well, sorry. Me and the doctors, we don't know.
I hope I don't have to do that musical thing like last time. I think that really fucked me up. I really don't know what it wanted me to do. I think it wanted me to sync the cameras with the,
Well, that's what it says.
Yes, I understand that, but I always say welcome back.
I think we should just keep it as it is.
Well, of course you do. I've got one hack line.
Okay, she didn't say welcome back.
That's all right, fine. Jenny, there's something wrong with your...
Actually, we could do 3.
Oh, I just felt a drip again. Have they not fixed this?
I want to see us fry. It's good for the ratings.
5, 4, 3.
Changed my mind.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. I'm Megan Wolf. Coming up later, we'll be speaking to the Prime Ministers about their exciting new healthcare facilities, transition centres.
Nice to see they care.
You're absolutely right, Jeremy. But first, we're going now to our own Patrick Bannon, who's reporting live from the finals of the new game that's gripping the nation, Sports Board. Patrick?
That's right, Megan. You join me live here from the final of the first annual Sports Board Championship. It's been a hotly contested competition so far. I think it's fair to say these two have been dancing around each other all season. First up, we have Eddie Striker. She's the more experienced of our two players today. Striker has got an accuracy of 7, a danger rating of K, and a 12-month driving ban. Striker's known for her signature move, the lanky hamster. And facing her tonight, hoping to prove himself with a career record of 12 outs,
I'm nailing
14
it.
finishes, and a divorce pending. It's Mr. Wingspan himself, Tommy, the Fingernail Harris.
Oh, the fingernail.
On the ref now.
This is the guy with the
Slapping
prostate.
ceremony is taking part. Still going on.
Striker go first.
Striker, of course, first to start as she won the trivia round earlier on by some margin.
D-Robe.
Harris, perhaps the brawn and not the brains. Stupid. Eddie Striker. Nice start there from Striker. She's determined not to let the nerves show. Not after last time. On to Mr. Harris now. Tommy. Using his arm to pick up the ball. Not a bad shot there from Harris. Back to Striker for shots number 3. All right. She's gone to sort of throwing it under her legs. Not bad if you ask me.
I think I'm missing the shot here, but
To Harris. Bit of business with the ref, but it got sorted out. Back to Harris now. A ball in the hand is worth 2 in the bush.
Football. Move back.
I'd say that's fair, but what do I know? Oh no, and Harris is not going to be happy with that. So really not a good start there for Tommy Harris in round 1. We can only hope that round 2 treats him a bit better. But first, of course, after the argument with the ref section, it's time to change ends. Now we have the ceremonial changing of the ends. And of course, now they go back to the starting positions, as that makes sense.
wait, what?
Striker giving it large.
Second round. Double. Harris.
Winter round 2 now with Harris. Okay, we seem to have some sort of streak on the pitch. Apologise if we broadcast it.
Oh, shit.
She appears to have slogans across her breasts and arse. Try and ignore all of that. Security, I'm sure we're going to take them out as soon as possible. If we broadcast any of that, as I said, we're going to get the situation resolved as soon as possible. They're trying to carry on play, but it's proving a bit difficult, and I'm struggling to follow because it's quite an eyesore, and women's body. Yeah. All right, great. Okay, so back into round 2 now, and Harry's absolutely determined to close that massive gap. Eddie Striker. You know, it's just some of the tightest play I've seen ever. Harris. And was that the fitted thumb screw? We haven't seen that since the Heats. What a brilliant move. Back to Striker. And we know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. That is, of course, the ground sound. Excellent bit of play here on both sides of the bucket. I don't know about you at home, but I'm finding the technical mastery on display here absolutely blooming jaw-dropping. The ref has spotted something in Harris's neck or head. And Harris is having an absolute shocker. What a miserable start there for Tommy Harris. But he is a late bloomer, of course, the boys said that. And after all, it is a game of 2 halves. 4 rounds and 7 subgenres. But now, of course, it's time for the half-time show. Sponsored by Remington Smith.
On my whistle, on my whistle.
Must be some music here to start the half-time show. Okay, another posh protester loose on the court here. We can only apologise for that. We'll do our best to shield you from having to look directly at it. Is running around here with his genitals on display for all to see. And ruining what was shaping up to be quite the dance interlude there. Now he's thrusting himself in Harris's face. Security's on it. And the bucket has been knocked over. I cannot stand it when the bucket gets knocked over. Hopefully he'll get taken out now. Genitals flying around for all to see. Really, if you ask me, not Sunday morning television. And out of there, hopefully taken away, never to be seen again.
Final poses. Ball boy cannot be in the final pose.
And a lovely finish there on both sides of the bucket. I wouldn't like to call that one. And as we head into round 3, I'd love to know what's going on in these 2 players' heads. But unfortunately, because of science, we can't.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Not bad. So that ball boy's giving me the eye all day. I don't know what's going on there. Striker there, not a great start. She looks a bit flustered, I think, after all that swinging around. Back to Harris here. God, what I wouldn't give to be that ball. Am I right, ladies?
I'm just so focused right now. I'm trying to get this right.
Tommy Harris. And it dribbled down his arm, which is actually a really good move, because, of course, if it dribbles down his arm and goes on the floor, it's not going in the bucket.
I don't understand this game at all. I thought the point was to get in the bucket.
And Striker's gone for the animal bonus there, but of course, perhaps... And yes, Harris has counted with a tiny bell. That is wonderful play. Of course, we've seen that before. Look at her face. She is absolutely gutted. What a mud. That could have been the clincher. What a massive shame.
Harris receives possession now.
Harris to serve now. Harris, of course, undefeated by Kestrel in his last 4 battles. So, here we go. Tommy Harris. That's all right. Not bad there. He threw it quite far away from him, which is quite a good idea. Very clever there. Perhaps a little contact, a caution from the referee, who's being, if you ask me, a little bit harsh. Ellie Striker. And she's let the nerves get to her. What the hell was that? You hate to see it, don't you?
Okay, you're not supposed to get it in there. Oh, God. Okay.
I don't know what I can be doing about this. I mean, sort of breasts and genitals for all to see. I mean, there's only so much I can do. They're sort of everywhere. Right? All right, I'll try and carry on.
I fucked up that. I was trying to find a camera.
Carry on, but of course it's difficult because these protesters, hopefully we can get them taken off soon so we can carry on with the match. What's going on here?
Nailed it.
Yes, yes. We want our money. Yes, very good. Take them away. Bloody wasters. Absolute wasters. Oh, jog on!
This is the mine round.
It's an absolute bloody... Okay, and now we're going to go into the final round. And of course, as
God damn it.
The final round is a mime round. Who could believe it? Nice imaginary shot there from Harris. Really
Oh, it's not really showing the shot.
Really high-level play here from 2 absolute juggernauts of the sport.
Hold.
The bucket getting moved back to its proper place. About time, if you ask me. She's juggling it around from her hands. Interesting. And she's put it in her mouth like as if it was an egg. And now she's and she spat it out. She did the egg spit. So a wonderful move there, quite late on.
Illegal spit.
From Striker. But she's in it to win it.
Harris's ball.
On it like a car bonnet. Tommy Harris here, having a bit of beef. and he's peeling it as if it were a banana, which is an interesting move. Not sure if he had that as potassium or what's going on today with Harris. And he's throwing it, and the banana was the ball! What a fantastic move there from Harris!
I switched too early.
At the end, what a pathetic, there we go, Jeremy, that is over. How can he look his 8-year-old son in the face tonight? What a lump! We just have to wait for the referee now to announce it to make sure it is all official.
Contestants in, please. And the winner of the first annual Sports Board Championship is...
Yeah, shut up. I didn't want to move the screen because I wanted to announce, but...
It's my 15th win in the Sports Board Championship. I'm going to be celebrating tonight with my wife and children. Another wonderful victory for me. Here come the on-site security to collect their medals. They're 6th and 7th.
What the fuck is going on?
Thanks again for watching the Sports Board Championships. What more is there to say? I'm Patrick Bannon. Looking forward to celebrating. And all I have to say, Jeremy, is back to you in the studio.
Jesus Christ.
Had an extraordinary final.
Historic sports board, Jeremy.
I didn't know you were a fan.
Oh, yeah, I can wrench a doubler with the best of them, I'll have you know.
I certainly wouldn't bet against you.
What was that?
When we come back, I'll be talking live with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, who apparently have a big announcement you wouldn't want to miss.
That's coming up after these messages.
1 minute back.
Fucking microphone shocked me.
What?
Fucking microphone just shocked me.
Yeah.
Where's that sound guy?
Everything okay?
Oh, the mics are just trying to kill us now, apparently.
You'll be fine. You're unshockable.
I'm immune to your cheap flattery.
I'm wearing you down.
Postman again. Just heard from the chaps in maintenance that this storm is causing the odd power surge. Some of your controls might be a bit, dangerous. Now, I know you're tough and you can take the odd shock for the sake of a perfect news broadcast, but too many in quick succession can stop the old ticker. I'm sure you'll make the right decisions.
So
Postman
sorry
out.
about all the buckets. We seem to have struck deep. Well, several, actually.
You're going to need a whole new lining up there. Triple C.
We'll look into it.
Minister, it's so good to see you again. Miss Wolf.
Okay, I just have to wait for it to expire.
It's a great time to be alive.
Too bloody right. Peter Clement.
Megan Wolf.
My, but that's a firm handshake you've got there.
She's tougher than she looks. Am I here?
Here, with Mr. Clement on your left.
Right you are, pet.
Oh, this is bad. This is gonna fuck me.
10 seconds, everybody.
No, mine's fine. Have you had a little accident?
Cheeky cow.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. I am delighted to be joined by Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. Welcome to the National Nightly News, Prime Ministers.
Oh, please, it's just Julia and Peter.
We don't believe much in titles. It doesn't seem very...
I knew it would do that.
We're delighted to be here.
Well, firstly, I should ask how you feel about the graffiti that's been springing up across the capital. Should we be worried?
Oh, no, you definitely shouldn't be worried.
Well, not unless you've got a fatal paint allergy anyway.
But yes, it does seem that there are still some people who haven't been able to help.
You know, whinges mostly.
People who've yet to benefit from the many advantages of the new future.
And you know, Megan, as my old mum used to say, there are some pissants who just don't know how to be happy.
We're working hard to reach these people, find out what they're angry about and how we can help. The door to my government is always open.
Someone's dripping on me.
But we didn't come here to talk about what may yet turn out to be some alternative arts project.
Which we no doubt will have funded.
When we want to talk to the nation about something far more exciting.
Yes, your office briefed us that you have an announcement to make, but they were being surprisingly secretive about it.
Let me ask you a question, Megan.
Oh, okay, it's not usually how it works, but...
What scares you? I mean, really scares you?
It's death, Pet. She's talking about death.
We're all afraid of our deaths. It's part of being human.
Sorry, are you saying that Advance have cured death?
That'll be a vote winner. Yeah, that was definitely a drop there.
But while we may not have cured death, we hope we found a way to make it much less scary.
And much less painful and much less expensive. Look, which is me close-up camera
Oh,
there?
sorry, it's camera format.
When I was 13, me mum came and got me from school. He had to go to the hospital. My granddad, he'd collapsed that morning, so we'd all to say our goodbyes. And I went in to see him. He were all frail and pale. And I was scared because I'd only seen him the week before, and he'd been fit as fiddle.
Oh, shit.
And he said to me, Pinty, he said, it's the right time.
I'm taking it.
To be a burden to the people I love.
Was that the last time you saw him?
Nope. 3 days later, we were back home. He lived with us for 9 miserable years after that. He had to be fed with a rubber spoon. He had a commode, so he'd just take a shit right there in the lounge while we were watching football. He wouldn't even wait till half time.
Let's try asshole Storm.
Oh, it was awful. It were awful for us, and this is the point. It were awful for him. He could see it was destroying me, man, watching him slowly fade away, and he would beg her to turn off his breathing equipment at night, but she couldn't, or she wouldn't. It were a crime, you see. And she didn't want to lose the children, as well as her old man.
No family should have to suffer like Peter's did. And now no family will have to. The health service is today opening the first of 300 new transition centres.
The transition centres will handle everything for your last days. The legal, financial, medical and emotional costs are all catered for and paid for by the government. So even the poorest citizen gets to pass on with dignity when they choose.
And that choice is important. This is a service only for people who choose it. For people who feel they run their course and don't want to burden themselves or their families with a slow, long, humiliating decline.
Oh, no, I didn't see the sensor.
Are you okay?
I don't know. I think I'm frightening asshole.
Are we still on the air, Peter?
No, yes. Sorry. My apologies. Oh.
Are you not worried that this new system might be open to abuse?
In what way?
Sorry, I've got a zap to get. Can I get a little bit of help here, please?
That the older generation might feel somewhat...
That one was massive.
Shit. Laughing too hard.
The older generation might feel somewhat coerced.
Coerced into spending their final
Oh god, I'm losing so many viewers. I'm laughing too hard.
Fine wine and luxury spas and gardens.
Look, I am perfectly capable of with a rusty twat.
Prime Minister, please watch your language.
Go get yourself sorted out.
Right.
We're launching a government information film tonight. It should tell your viewers everything they need to know.
You really do move at a breathless pace.
Oh my god, I saw so many points there, but I was laughing too hard.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started.
And on that note, thank you so much for being here. Jeremy.
Right, yes, that's all we have time for tonight. Thank yous go out to our guests. Congratulations to all the winners at the Sports Board final.
Oh my god, that was so funny.
Tomorrow night at the same time. My name is Jeremy Donaldson. If you can, have a peaceful night.
And we're out. Good job, everybody.
I was like almost maxed out on viewers. And I was just crying laughing at this fucking
Thanks to my nephews, helped me transition the moment I thought the leak.
Oh my god, that was so funny. Yeah. Fuck you. God damn it. I was nailing it too. I was nailing it. And I lost like a quarter of my viewers instantly. Fuck. Oh, shit. The storm wasn't even the hard part. It was not laughing at this fucking dude. God, shit. I nailed it. I was nailing it. Alright, well. If C's good enough, it's good enough for me. I don't know. It's a passing grade. They still like me, I guess. I don't know. Oh my god, that was so funny. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, I gotta watch that again, but we're gonna go through it all. Yeah, not headlines. I think we saw everything during headlines. Wait, no, this is the election. Tempest. About 8 to 153. Sequence 1. Oh my god, that was so funny. Holy shit. I don't know why that made me laugh so hard, but...
With that exclusive prime ministerial interview coming up later.
And our very own... Where's my
30
makeup
seconds,
girl?
everybody.
Makeup!
Is it raining outside? I'm sure it's
Just a bit. I saw a man float by on a massive boat.
Makeup! Where is that useless fucking idiot?
I don't suppose he had any pets.
Yeah, 2 of each.
Makeup!
Seriously, I felt a drip.
10 seconds, everybody. Look, I'll have someone look into it. For now, try not to drown. Going in 5, 4, 3.
First tonight, after the Christmas horror caused by Mr. Snugglehugs, we have an exclusive interview with one of the victims.
Poor 7-year-old Timmy Tadlock. Like...
Okay. Oh, I should probably be listening to this.
Time since...
I gotta mute this, unmute this.
Tip of the tongue, the teeth, and
Marjorie?
the lips. The tip of the
Yes?
tongue, the teeth,
Marjorie?
and
Martin?
the
Where's the twin I
Thanks,
bought when
Megan.
we went to play croquet with the Jessups?
Thank you.
It's
Thank
in
you.
the cupboard.
Thank
Come on,
you,
what's
Megan.
doing
Thank
in
you,
there?
Megan.
It's held
Yes,
out the
yes,
way.
I'm coming.
Can we
I'm
have Mr.
coming.
Tadlock in, please, Richard?
I'm sweating.
I told
Do I
you
look
it
okay?
was. You look fine.
Get this way.
Handsome.
Now it's over to Robin Short at the Tadlock family home. Robin?
Thank you, Megan. I'm here with...
This interview is fucked up too. Do you think your parents will ever love you again? Jesus Christ.
Have it, Megan. Just one of the many victims of an indescribable tragedy that has shaken our nation.
I'm bleeding,
Back
am
to
I
you.
not?
Thank you, Robin, Harry and stuff.
My espresso
My
here.
contact lens.
Where are we next?
I've lost.
Squad.
I think I'm blacking out.
I need a pill and a drink.
This game is so fucking good. Oh.
I think I'm blacking out.
What are the warning...
Oh.
It's very good. 1 minute back.
Oh, sorry, I'm bursting.
So I know we heard this part too, but I don't know. I'm sure you guys are hearing all of this in the background. I'm too focused on the goddamn screen to hear any of this shit. Like, I could barely focus on what they're saying while I'm trying to, like, not lose the fucking game. And I was doing extremely well until that guy got shocked up his asshole or whatever happened to him. I'm gonna rewatch that. I actually don't know what happened to him because I was laughing too much at his, like, his reaction. And, so I'm, like listening to all this for the first time, really, because I'm, like, way too focused on the screens and everything to, like, I don't know, I guess I can't do 4 things at once.
She's very good.
Who?
Megan.
Yes, she is.
Watch your back, Jeremy. Women are coming.
I'm more worried about this water dripping onto my head.
Okay. Sports board. This game I couldn't understand at all. I think the objective was to be silly and not get it in the bucket, and if you get it in the bucket, you lose. Then in the end, they all won anyway, so it didn't matter. It was obviously
Well,
like a
that's what it
satire.
says.
Yes, I understand that, but I always say welcome back.
I think we should just keep it as it is.
Well, of course you do. I've got one hack line.
What's that supposed to mean? I didn't write it, Jeremy.
That's all right, fine. Jenny, there's something wrong with the auto cue.
10 seconds.
Oh, I just felt a drip again. Have they not fixed this?
Want to see us fry? It's good for the ratings.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. I'm Megan Wolfe. Coming up later, we'll be speaking to the Prime Ministers about their exciting new healthcare facilities, transition centres.
Nice to see they can.
Wasting away in the chair.
Jeremy. But first,
But you know, while
we're
I'm
going
covering
now
this
to our
bullshit,
own
a real waste of my talents. You know, I could put a tie on, I could look a bit scruffy, I could sit in the chair myself, but no, I'm here reporting on the same old crap. That's right, Megan, you joined me live here for the final of the first annual Sports Board Championship. Hotly contested so far, I think it's...
The Streakers were an interesting challenge. I had to switch the screen, but not switch it too quickly or I'd lose viewers. I fucked up a couple times, but I mostly nailed it. I don't know how they kept getting back in, by the way. It's like they throw these little challenges at you. Like the lightning was a challenge. You could like take 1 or 2, but not too many shocks. And then streakers, the censoring, the frequency, which is by far my least favorite. This is just so annoying.
Had an extraordinary final.
Historic sports board, Jeremy.
I didn't.
Oh.
Everybody, well done, fantastic bit of play, well done, well done. Nice bit of play, well done.
No, don't.
You laughed a bit, but I think we got through it. Well done, bit of play there, well done, mate, yeah. I mean, you would have been Christ. Well done, mate, nice bit of play there, well done. Really good, it was a really good bit of play. Can I, what? I did, yes, well done, yes, it was very good, yes.
Shocked me.
What?
Fucking microphone just shocked me. Where's that sound guy?
Everything okay?
Oh, the mics are just trying to kill us now, apparently.
You'll be fine. You're unshockable.
I'm immune to your cheap flattery.
I'm wearing you down.
Okay. Oh god, I'm gonna laugh at this. I already know. Jesus Christ, this was so funny. I want to listen to what they were saying too, because I was not listening again. Like I can't parse what they're actually saying. It was something about
So sorry about all these
assisted
buckets.
suicide.
We seem to have sprung a leak. Well, several, actually.
You're going to need a whole new lining up there. Triple sealed, I shouldn't wonder.
We'll look into it.
Prime Minister, it's so good to see you again.
Miss Wolfe, your star seems to be in the ascendant.
It's a great time to be alive.
Too bloody right, Peter Clement.
Megan Wolfe.
So she's
But
rising
that's a
in the
firm
company.
handshake you've got there.
She's tougher than she looks. Am I here?
Here, with Mr. Clement on your left.
Right you are, pet.
So they're like the Fox News of this world. Like they're completely loyal to the regime and broadcast their adverts for them and have interviews with them, and they're basically just propaganda, this news station. I'm curious to see how that develops.
Is your seat damp?
10 seconds, everybody.
No, mine's fine. Have you had a little accident?
Cheeky cow.
5, 4, 3.
This guy, he cracks me
Welcome
up, dude.
back. I am
He's so
delighted
funny.
to be joined by Prime Ministers
This
Julia
actor does a
Salisbury
great job.
and Peter Clement. Welcome to the National Nightly News, Prime Ministers.
Oh, please, it's just Julia and Peter.
We don't believe much in titles. It doesn't seem very advanced.
We're delighted to be here.
Well, firstly, I should ask how you feel about the graffiti that's been springing up across the capital. Should we be worried?
Oh, no, you definitely shouldn't be worried.
Well, not unless you've got a fatal paint allergy anyway.
But yes, it does seem that there are still some people we haven't been able to help.
You know, whingers mostly.
People who've yet to benefit from the many advantages of the new future.
And you know, Megan, as my old mum used to say, there are some pissants who just don't know how to be happy.
We're working hard to reach these people, find out what they're angry about and how we can help. The door to my government is always open.
Someone's dripping on me.
But we didn't come here to talk about what may yet turn out to be some alternative arts project.
Which we no doubt will have funded.
When we want to talk to the nation about something far more exciting.
Yes, your office briefed us that you have an announcement to make, but they were being surprisingly secretive about it.
Let me ask you a question, Megan.
Oh, okay, it's not usually how it works, but...
What scares you? I mean, really scares you?
It's death, pet. She's talking about death.
We're all afraid of our deaths. It's part of being human.
Sorry, Are you saying that Advance have cured death?
That'll be a vote winner. Yep, that was definitely a drop there.
But while we may not have cured death, we hope we found a way to make it much less scary.
And much less painful and much less expensive. Look, which is me close-up camera?
Oh,
Bet?
sorry, yes, it's camera 4 right there.
When I was 13,
Okay, much less painful, much better.
my mum came and got me from school. He had to go to the hospital. My granddad, he'd collapsed that morning, so we'd all to say our goodbyes. And I went in to see him. He were all frail and pale. And I was scared because I'd only seen him the week before, and he'd been fit as fiddle. And he said to me, "Petey," he said, "it's the right time. I don't ever want to be a burden to the people I love."
Was that the last time you saw him?
Nope, 3 days later he were back home. He lived with us for 9 miserable years after that. He had to be fed with a rubber spoon. He had a commode, so he'd just take a shit right there in the lounge while we were watching football. He wouldn't even wait till half time.
That sounds...
It was awful. It were awful for us, and this is the point. It were awful for him. He could see it was destroying me man, watching him slowly fade away, and he would beg her to turn off his breathing equipment at night, but she couldn't, or she wouldn't. It were a crime, you see. And she didn't want to lose the
Assisted
children,
suicide, that's what they're talking
as well
about.
as her old man.
No family should have to suffer like Peter's did. And now no family will have to. The health service is today opening the first of 300 new transition centres.
The transition centres will handle everything for your last days. The legal, financial, medical and emotional costs are all catered for and paid for by the government. So even the poorest citizen gets to pass on with dignity when they choose.
So basically government hospices, although cynics among us will say death camps for the elderly.
And that choice is important.
Yes.
This is a service only for people who choose it. For people who feel they've run their course and don't want to burden themselves or their families with a slow, long,
So I imagine the opposition is saying that this will eventually become compulsory, where after a certain age, you know, you're a burden on the government and you need to be put down.
humiliating decline into an
Jesus fuck! This microphone pack has just given me an electric shock!
Are you okay?
I don't know, I think it fried my asshole!
Oh, we're still on the air, Peter.
Yes, sorry, my apologies all.
Are you not worried that this new system might be open to abuse?
In what way?
Well,
Shit! Nuts! Sorry, I got zapped again. Can I get a little bit of help here, please?
that the older generation might feel somewhat...
Jesus, a Rochelle face fucker! That one was massive. Right, no, this bastard's coming off.
That the older generation might feel somewhat coerced.
Coerced into spending their final days eating gourmet food and drinking fine wine and luxury spas and gardens.
Oh my
I am
god.
perfectly capable of... Oh, fuck! My grandmother with a rusty twat!
Prime Minister, please watch your language.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Go get yourself sorted out.
Right.
We're launching a government information film tonight. It should tell your viewers everything they need to know.
You really do move at a breathless pace. It's hard to believe you've yet to be in office a year.
Oh, Megan.
Holy
We're only
shit.
getting started.
And on that note, thank you both.
Also, the we're only getting started line is part of the intro of the game. And I think they put that out there on purpose because this is going to get worse. Like, these guys are going to enact more radical, authoritarian shit that's really going to, like, transform the society. And we're going to see it happen through the view of the news. And I'm really excited for that. But I am just dying laughing. It's like a Donald Trump thing, right? Like, this guy's so fucking funny and entertaining that these, you know, I don't know how I feel about the hospices. I guess if it is voluntary, I think I'm fine with assisted suicide. I take care of my grandmother, and while I don't want her dead, obviously, like, she has dementia and stuff, and when I see it happening to her, I think about myself, and if I were, like, diagnosed with Alzheimer's, I think honestly I wouldn't want to go the route, she did. It's awful. It's an awful fucking disease. It's absolutely terrible. And every day I see her, I'm just like, damn, it sucks. Though I don't think she would have chosen death. I think she would have continued to. She would have just the way her morals are and stuff. And she was a tough it out lady. She still is a tough it out lady. Trust me, I still see that little bit in her. But I just think about it for myself, and like, God, I would not want to live with Alzheimer's like that. But from this game, I mean, these guys are. I can see where this is going, right? Like, this is gonna turn into an authoritarian regime, and I think they're gonna fucking make it mandatory for old people, because after a certain point they can't work. So let's kill them. They're a burden on us, type of situation, and they're slowly taking those steps. Oh my God. And she's obviously the brains, and he's the one that, deflects all the criticism by being a fucking buffoon. Boris Johnson type situation. Oh my God, that's so funny. Oh my God. What a great episode. This game's so fucking good. I don't think I've laughed like that at a game in forever.
I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Dawson. Our main headlines
Let's see if we can see it.
Every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
What a wild ride this has been. Well, that's a very blunt question.
Advance is lying to you.
Oh, what the fuck is that? Part of the opposition?
And neighbours, and have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
Let's see Advance advert.
But now you start to see, yes, the people never happy. It's never enough.
Who the fuck is that?
I cannot believe you.
We saw this.
Are you saying that Advance have cured death?
Saw this. Saw that.
We're still vassals, slaves. We're
Saw
just in
this.
prettier cages.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for. So, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Oh my God, this game is so good. I love this game. I can't wait to play it again. I hope you guys are enjoying it too. Thank you. Bye bye.